Hello everyone, this is Jenna from Resell and Shipped, here today to show you how to make a listing. Now some of you who watch my channel might already know how to make a listing, but there might be some new people who don't. I know eBay is pushing for more people to come on the platform, and while that does add a little bit of competition, I still think you should be able to get a free training about how to list on eBay. And for those of you who do watch my channel and do know how to do an eBay listing, if you fast forward, you can see something that might be of interest to you just about organizing photos. So some eBay sellers, they will create templates and list that way. I've always been one who likes to search for the listing first and then figure out what similar sold prices are. So the item that I have, and I already have a half listing created today, so you don't have to go through all of the details, but you'll still know where it is. And the one I have for you today is something that is very popular on eBay, LuLaRoe leggings. And the in particular pair that I have is a LuLaRoe Lion Unicorn TC leggings. So if I was going to create a listing, which this is how I create it, I go and I see if I can find something that's very similar to them to see like sold prices and what they're selling for now. So you can see that there's some LuLaRoe tall and curvy leggings here. These are similar to mine, so I would probably pick this one and then I would start and create my listing. So if you wanted to start and create your listing from here, and I think this is the one that I might have actually used, you would just do sell now and it would create a drop for you. So right here I have my LuLaRoe TC tall and curvy leggings. Lion, red, blue, and teal. It's a little bit different from the one right here, and I don't have the medieval word in it, so I think I might add that because that might entice people to get that if they're using, they're into like medieval things. I don't know if that word's spelled right. It looks weird. It doesn't seem not spelled right, but sometimes words look weird. Anyways, so I have in here my leggings. I uploaded a couple pictures already. I don't really have that many pictures up here, and so this is like my first way to do them. And then the second thing I do is, so I have my pictures when I do my listing process. I do my wall first, and I'm into listing pants and leggings and skirts right now because it's a lot quicker and a lot easier. And then on my second go around when I do my measurements, and I don't take measurements for LuLaRoe because nobody really takes measurements for LuLaRoe. It's not really a thing. So that's why they're really easy for me to list. So then I go into my, what's this thing called? USB drive. And I scroll down until I find my other LuLaRoe. And then I go ahead and I click them and I hit Control and I hit Shift and I add them all. I think that's a lot. I think my picture limit has been reached. So I'll have to go back and choose and pick which ones I want. eBay will recommend item specifics. They don't always work very well. As you can see, my brand is not blue. My look is, well, maybe unicorn. I could pick that, I suppose. Color is not really just red, it's more like multicolor. So I have listed that it's LuLaRoe, the bottom size is TC. This is not green because from my previous listing, obviously, that I used, they were green, mine aren't. Oop, I did exceed the photos. I feel like now eBay needs to update their photos to compete with Poshmark because Poshmark now you can list a whole bunch more photos. So anyways, here I have them. These are made in Korea, which is actually good because that means they're a little bit more stretchy. When you hit this, it brightens everything, but I don't like the look of how it made that brighten, so you can get a little bit more technical with it if you want to just brighten it up a little bit more. Then I have another one. This one I'll just use the regular one with because I just really want the buyer to see the fabric content, even though it's pretty much already put in the listing. And I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger so people can see. These are just some more close-ups, and I have a couple of close-ups here. I kind of like that close-up better than this one, so I'm going to get rid of that one. And then I'm just going to look at it to make sure that it looks good. And you can always brighten it up if you want to, and it kind of brightens it up, but sometimes I find it distorts it a little bit too much, so I just kind of leave it alone. This is just to show the inside that it's nice and clean. Again, I don't really like how that looked, so I'm just going to brighten it up a little bit to show, and I still don't like how that it looked. So I like this better, even though it's not the best. It was a little bit dark to take that picture, I guess, so I'll have to do better next time. This is also another picture. I can brighten it up. I really don't think it makes a difference, so I'm going to leave it as is. Oh, I have two of kind of the same. They kind of look the same. And that's just to take a picture of the seams to show that there's no holes or any weird seams on there. Sometimes there is with Lululemon. And that's just another picture of it. And then here's like the picture for this. So I'm going to brighten that up just a little bit. It's a little bit dark. And then I am going to add other pictures that did not load all the way because I decided which ones I wanted. Always take more pictures is the better because then you can always decide later which ones you want to keep and which ones you want to get rid of. Where are they? Here we go. And I think this is the other one, so there's only one other one, and that is just to show the other blues colors, which this one always already kind of has, but I think so that was to show this one. I actually think I like this better. It kind of shows the blue in there, the red, and even a little bit green. I thought I'd taken one that was a little bit better than that, but I'm going to just get rid of that. So now I have all my pictures together for my Lululemon. Multicolor, I don't really use this for fitness. This says I could add unicorn, but for whatever reason it did not add unicorn. I'm going to get rid of fitness because if anybody's ever worn Lululemon, while you can use it for fitness, it's not really the best recommended because they are a little tight and kind of constricting. I know if you fall asleep on it, your legs, at least my legs, wind up feeling kind of weird afterwards. So polyester, it is the material polyester, but it's more of a polyester blend. So I'm going to say polyester blend, which is an option, and add it, and then get rid of this one. Theme is lion, also unicorn, Korea Republic, which mine is also made in public. I'm not putting the rise in here. I don't do that for leggings. Leggings are supposed to be simple and easier. It also adds more you can add if you want to. I don't really check mobile friendly anymore because I think they fixed all this and you don't really have to. And then I kind of have this thing, and I'm just gonna put that down, that insert custom template where I have one set up for Lululemon, and so it already has like everything that it needs. And then most of mine, if they are China, I have this disclaimer that if you are buying Lululemon leggings and they are made of China, they tend to be smaller and fit tighter. So I'm just going to back that one up and fix this. Oh, that's kind of annoying. What can I do? I am going to undo because I know if I undo, all of this will just hopefully go away and everything will look normal. There we go. For whatever reason, not still there. So 92 and 8% spandex, TC leggings 12 to 18. Lululemon items are made to be stretchy and comfortable. Sizing information is taken directly from the Lululemon website. I am putting this one as for $12 or best offer. I know that's not really much, and I probably have like $4 into them, but Lululemon has gone down a lot, especially since I probably bought these leggings. If you are just coming new to my channel, you know I haven't been in reselling for about a year because I moved, and so I'm just kind of getting back in, and even though these could fit me, I don't really like the pattern, so I'd rather have it go to someone who does like it. And so I do best offer, and that is because most of the things I get pay for or best offer. You never know like what you're going to get unless you have that. I don't do free shipping though. I do first class paid. And then I put how much the leggings are, and OS is normally 6. I normally weigh these before I do, but I sell a lot of them, so I know that the Lululemon tends to be about 6, 7. So I'm going to go ahead and hit 7. And your eBay discount gives you a pretty good discount for shipping. I used to do like standard flat shipping. So like everybody paid $4.99 because the highest it would go was $4.99. Well, now if you go all the way to California, it's like $6 for certain sizes. So I just do it by the person's zip code and by the ounces. This one is probably 7 or 8. I'm putting 7 because most of the smaller sizes are 6. And I can always go back and reweigh and figure that out. So I am all done with my listing. I am happy with the way it looks. Oh, except for one thing, and I'm going to go back over here, go to my eBay and go to selling. And I really need to have um, something that basically says this. I used to have it, but I don't anymore. Um, just everything that I have about my store and any information you can have. And some people like that and some people don't. Um, but I put this little bit of things into all of my listings, just explaining everything. So it's all there. Just different things I've picked up and created over the years. So like my home is smoke free and pet friendly. I have a camera, I take it in 2 different places. There's tools that are used, but they're not part of the purchase. I know it sounds like weird or redundant, but I add that because these are just things I picked up from visiting different Facebook groups, and people have said they include this, and monitors are sometimes different colors and screens, and that's why I put the color wheel in it because it's telling, the exact picture. Um, and that's all I have on there to add. So then I go ahead and I list my item. And I can go and check it out and see if there's anything else. LuLaRoe Unicorns TC Tall Curvy. Now with LuLaRoe, I will tell you one thing is that the word unicorn tends to mean rare, but there's actual unicorns on here, so it'll draw both people. Happy with how it looks. I know a lot of it can be redundant up here, and eBay has those, so a lot of people don't even put anything in here. They just put pre-owned condition. I always put information about the condition up here because sometimes when people are on their cell phones, they only read this part. So good pre-owned conditions, no holes, rips, or stains, has pilling, see close-up pictures. So I've let them know that the condition of the item is good, but it does have pilling. If I think my item's in great condition, I'll put great. If I think it's excellent, if it's new, I do sell things that I consider acceptable items, and those are as low as I go. I won't do like fair, which has like, I would think like lots of holes or something. I kind of base it like off book condition. If you think about how books are rated, um, so these would be like a good condition book. You know, it's been read, it might have a little wear, but it's not, it doesn't have holes and it doesn't have highlighting, if that makes any sense. That's just how I think of it. Anyways, so that's all done. Now the next thing, oh, I lost my train of thought. What was it? Oh, I remember, the photographs. So now that I've listed this, I have all these extra photographs right here that I put in. So I know I used most of these, and I know I didn't use, and my little thing is on there, so I can't really see it. There it is. I did not use that one, so I don't want that anymore, so I'm going to get rid of it. And I know I use 1 or 2 of these, but I'm just going to keep all of those, and I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to copy or shift and select all. And then over here I have my drive, and I have things that say sold, listed, and partial pictures or no measurements. So that means I've created a half draft, and I'm still waiting on the measurement part. So I'm going to move this little row because it is listed, and I put it in here. If that LuLaRoe later sells, I go into my listed. Oh, and this will be good because there are some things in my listed that has sold, like this Bob Marley tee sold recently. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Bob Marley tee and I'm going to put it in sold. And then you probably wonder, well, what do you do with all of these pictures? Well, I keep them for about a year. And then after the year is over, I get rid of them. I know that sounds kind of weird or strange to keep your pictures for that long, but that way, if you ever need